Hello and welcome back to Blitz the League. The New Orleans Werecats have won 3 straight despite their opening game against the Arizona Outlaws. Bruno Battaglia coming off injuring Quasi Mbutabe in their last game as the Bearcats snuck by the Crusaders 21-20. Battaglia's only regret was that Mbutabe is still breathing. So the Werecats come in to face the 3-1 Bearcats. There are 3 teams tied at the top of the table, each with 3 wins. The Outlaws were stunned by the winless Redhawks last week in an incredible game overall. As for rushing, though, the only league leader that is on the radar is Tyrone Kilgore for the Werecats. Despite only rushing for 45 yards in the opening game against Arizona, in the last 2 games he has rushed for over 150 yards in both games. But it won't be an easy challenge as they go up against the Bearcats with an equal 3-1 record, and Bruno Battaglia, who promises to make Shane Falco, their quarterback, be peeing out of a bedpan. That was his promise before the game. As we enter into the game, oh God, here we go into Baltimore. New Orleans is actually favored by 7 coming in with a pretty sparky offense, and that it found its groove last week against the Marauders, and the defense that hopes to keep that offense of Marcus Riggs, the quarterback, and Taylor Hicks, the running back, in check. As for, we're just going to bet the ranch.
There's only one player on the Baltimore Bearcats we need to talk about, Bruno Battaglia. Don't fuck with me! Yeah! No need to sugarcoat this. Battaglia is an asshole. We have to watch each other's backs out there, or half our team will end up on injured reserve. Don't fuck with me! Yeah! I'm the Grim Reaper, motherfucker!
I think he actually said that line in Blitz League 2 in his cutscene, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did say, "I'm the Grim Reaper, motherfucker." Anyway, the New Orleans Werecats have bounced back in an incredible fashion, and it's mainly built around a stingy defense and Tyrone Kilgore's running. But will Tyrone Kilgore continue his great run of success these last 2 games that he's had against this really good Bearcats defense? It's going to be hard with the Bearcat faithful in Harbor Park today facing off. Oh, God. And a really important game for the division. Dome Stadium, no weather elements to affect us here as Sam Timmons kicks us off here in Baltimore, and we are underway here. Winchester, the fullback, takes the kickoff from his own 30 and will be brought down just across the 45. And that is where the Werecats will set up shop with Shane Falco, the quarterback, leading this offense out there.
I'm the Grim Reaper, motherfucker!
Oh, jeez. Under center is Falco. Pitch, right side, and it's fumbled. And it's fumbled by Kilgore. And Winchester, the fullback, has to make the stop. But on the first play from scrimmage, Johnson for the Bearcats jumps on the football. And that's the first turnover of the day, and it goes against the New Orleans Werecats. Riggs, under center. Pitches it, and they go up the middle a little bit, but they'll get about 3 yards before Joey McAdoo stops the play. Riggs. Ooh. And that was Earl Wilkinson that broke up the pass there.
There aren't too many plays in the playbook to make up this kind of yardage.
Riggs looking back to throw here.
He's going up.
And that's a big catch by Ward, and he's inside the 5-yard line. Riggs threw it up there and was able to place it within double coverage. Thornton and Ooh, and Hicks, handoff to Hicks, and Bobby Boucher is there to meet him in the backfield for a loss on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down and goal. Ooh, and that's a nice run up the middle for Hicks, but he will be met by Mikey Thomas. So, if the defense can hold here, it'll be a big victory.
Nothing to it. Just gonna run right over your ass.
Pitch back. Oh, and it's a fumble. And it's who has the football? Shale picks it up, and a big-time turnover. That Werecats defense comes out with a red zone turnover, and they got it back. So sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, as, wow, that somehow works out in their favor. Falco going to hand it off to Winchester, and Winchester is only going to pick up a yard on that one. 2nd down and 29. I formation again. Pitch out. This one, it goes to Kilgore. Kilgore's got a little bit of running room, and he's got a little bit of space across the 50, to the 40, to the 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Tyrone Kilgore takes the pitch left side and takes it up the sideline, and we got a touchdown, first touchdown of the game, and New Orleans answers back big. So Tyrone Kilgore doesn't let that fumble get him down as he comes right back onto the field after the defense bails him out. And Tyrone Kilgore more than repays the defense for their efforts, and the Werecats go up 7-0 on the Baltimore Bearcats. Nigel Gruff to kick us off here, and that is a booming kick. That will be taken by Gamble deep within his own end zone. And that will be, Gamble will be met by Joey McAdoo as he crosses just across his 30-yard line. And now Marcus Riggs and that offense will go to work after they coughed up 7 points pretty much, or at least 3 if they would have held onto the ball. Pitch back to Dudley. Dudley gonna throw and somehow fitted it in. How was that possible? Dudley, that's the another wide receiver, and Dudley able to fit it in just past Kinsman. Kinsman was in perfect position to make a play on that ball, and that'll end the quarter after a little scuffle breaks out a little bit towards the end there after the play. I don't think the Bearcats liked that hit, as Thornton saved the touchdown. So that was big-time play there. Riggs under center. Start of the second quarter here. He'll take the snap, look back to pass, and he'll fit it right into Powell, and it's a touchdown, Baltimore. So the Bearcats answer right back with a play of their own, and a beautiful drive strung together, and it was set up by that big pass by Dudley. So Timmons will kick the extra point. A good snap, good hold, and perfect kick. And we got a 7-7 ball game early on in this second quarter. A lot is on the line here. Most notably the placement in division, as Clifford Franklin will take the kickoff. He's got a little bit of running room. Nice block set up there. Makes a nice move. And Clifford Franklin wrestled down by the horse. That was obviously a horse collar, but he is well into Baltimore Bearcat territory. Beautiful job, and that's where Falco and the offense will set up shop. Pitch right to Kilgore. Kilgore, and will get hit, big hit that time. That one actually knocked his helmet off. Falco under center, trying, and they throw a little screen past to Brian Murphy, and he's got a little bit of space and gets across the 30 to the 27, and now they got another third down they're facing. Can they make it happen? Falco under center, 3rd and 14. And he will get sacked big time all the way back to the 34-yard line. And oh, that's a... And they're going to have to call on Nigel Gruff. Remember, he is 1 for 3 on the season. His one make was a big one in that game against the Red Hawks. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. And he hits the upright. Oh, my word. And that puts Nigel Gruff 1 for 4 on the season. Oh, man, that one stings. You gotta convert and get points. So, ooh, and man, Hicks takes the handoff and goes up the middle and into Werecat territory. So right now, Riggs, play fake, back to pass. And that's going to be a big catch. Ward going down the field, up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. And just like that, a 14-point swing, potentially, pending the extra point. And, man, the Werecats need to find some sort of rhythm offensively now. They had the one sunshine play that was Kilgore, but right now Baltimore has basically owned the second quarter, and Nigel Gruff's missed field goal set it up, and it gave the defense some confidence, and it gave the offense some confidence as they went back onto the field and immediately scored. 18 seconds. They have both their timeouts, so... Ooh, Kilgore, oh, tries to make a man miss, and that'll be a timeout they'll call there. So, 13 seconds to go. They got to maybe get into the field goal range here. Falco unloading, and it's caught by Clifford Franklin. What a... Man, they were just trying to get in the field goal range, and Shane Falco finds Clifford Franklin for a big touchdown pass. And they are an extra point away from tying this ball game. Good snap, good hold. Gruff's kick is up and perfect, and we got a 14-all ball game with 6 seconds to go in this first half. So just like that, 2 big plays, and the defense, Baltimore Bearcats defense, they've held the Werecats in check for the most part, but 2 big scoring plays have opened the game up for the Werecats. Ew, Bearcats, Werecats. I'm all over the place as we go into halftime with the score 14-all. And Nigel Gruff to kick us off for the second half. I think the big thing right now are the 2 miscues. The fumble in the red zone by Baltimore, that's their biggest miscue, and the Nigel Gruff missed field goal, as Daryl Kinsman will be the first one to meet the kick returner on the 35-yard line of Baltimore, and that is where Marcus Riggs and that Bearcat offense will set up shop. It'll be a handoff to Hicks. Hicks makes a man miss in the backfield, and he will get a few yards before finally being taken down by Earl Wilkinson. That's a gain of 9.
The offense facing a second and long.
Riggs back to throw, looking, avoids the pressure, unloads it, and it's caught by Ward, and oh, ooh! That was, I think that was Thornton that made the hit on Ward. Ward held on to the football, but that offense keeps humming along now.
The defense needs to hold tough on this set of downs.
Riggs, pitch back to Hicks, and Hicks is going to get plowed. Just plopped right down to the line of scrimmage, and that will be all that he gets. I formation, Riggs under center. Will hand it off to Hicks. Hicks, and he will get met after just a few yards. Joey McAdoo again making the tackle. These guys have... this defense trying to get another red zone stop as we're nearing the halfway point in this third quarter. Handoff to Hicks. Gets away from Kinsman, but McAdoo will be there to make the stop at the 19-yard line. And now, what does Baltimore do? Do you try to go for the lead? You will, as Timmons will come out to attempt what would be a 36-yard field goal. Good snap, good hold, and what was that? Oh my God. And the Werecats offense will say, "Shank you very much," as that one turned bad really quickly. Falco will do a jet sweep this time, and oh my God, Franklin stays on his feet and holds onto the ball through the contact, and wow, I am just stunned. Yeah, so, oh God. So a bit of a scuffle. These teams, very scrappy game this has been. It's been a very scrappy game.
You think you're going somewhere?
Haven't seen a lot of offensive action in this game. Delayed handoff. There is Kilgore. Kilgore will get a few yards before finally being pushed down by Johnson, who's already got a fumble recovery on the day. And that'll end the third quarter. We got a tie ball game here going into the fourth. And do the Werecats have another miracle in them? Third down. This is a big third down for Falco in the offense. Oh, God. Battaglia. Fumble on the play. That's a big hit. And Winchester will have to bring down the guy who recovered it. Oh, my God. Cobb with the recovery. And that's another fumble for this Werecat offense. Ward coming back into the game now. It's going to be big pitch to Gamble, and Gamble throws it, and Ward comes right back into the game and makes a big catch. 1:40 to go. Handoff to Hicks on the outside, and he'll be chopped down by Earl Wilkinson, the man whose last name can't fit on his jersey. But good play nonetheless. Shoulder plow. Gamble goes completely end zone, plows through the contact, and with 1:17 left, they got a touchdown. Timmons to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and this time he makes the kick, but how big was that miss earlier by Timmons, because it could be a 10-point ball game right now, and right now Shane Falco and that offense, they're going to have to find some sort of, they have to get it in the end zone, which they haven't done since the first half. Franklin running. Franklin's got some running room, and he's going to be chopped down from behind near midfield. And that is where, we're going to see Shane Falco and the offense set up. Here it is. Big play there. Kilgore fights through the tackle, and he's down to the 40-yard line with a minute to go. Big plays coming up here. They got 2 timeouts. Falco under center, pitch now. Kilgore's got a little space in front of him. He gets, and it's a beautiful job he does, and he's get out of bounds there down to the Bearcats' 16-yard line. This team, 49 seconds. That's a hit, finds Winchester. Winchester will fight his way down to the 8-yard line, and that the Werecats find themselves in a pretty decent position right now with 40 seconds to go. Okay, split back set, 27 seconds to go, as this will be pitched back throws it to Winchester, who's in the end zone. Touchdown. That was a beautiful pass. Nice trickery there. Oh, boy. Clifford Franklin making the pass over the middle, finds Winchester. They've done a lot of those trick plays, and the Bearcats weren't able to stop it. So with 21 seconds to go, they're going to send out Nigel Gruff to kick the extra point that would tie the game. Good snap, good hold, and Gruff's kick is up and perfect. And with 21 seconds to go, New Orleans has tied the game late. Gruff puts his foot into this one. This one will be taken by Gamble from his own 1. Gamble across his own 20. And McAdoo there to meet him. Fumble on the play. They don't pick it up. And Baltimore, better to be lucky than good as they come up with their own fumble. But, oh man, they just need to get it into field goal range. Riggs in the shotgun. Do you play for trying to get into field goal range? Riggs will play for field goal position. And, Ward catches it. And, oh man, Thornton comes in and makes a spectacular tackle to save the touchdown at the end of the game. Werecats lose the toss, so it will be Gruff to kick off for overtime. This is the second overtime game for New Orleans this season. Remember, they came from behind and pulled off a miracle win in Washington. Does the defense have it in them today?
First and 30 for the offense. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Ooh, Powell, the fullback, that time takes the ball and he gets maybe he loses a yard, actually. He doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Watch the run. They might try it again.
Okay. Riggs under center. Will pitch back to Gamble. They've done this play before. Gamble gets away from the pressure and throws it to a diving Ward who makes it the catch at the 49-yard line. Now facing a 3rd down and 13. Dane Delson and that defense, they're going to have to come up with a stop here as Riggs and Joey McAdoo comes in and makes the tackle. 4th down comes up. What a stop there. Now, are they going to go for it? I expect them to go for it. You don't. Oh. Williams to punt it away. And it's Bobby Boucher who takes the punt. But there wasn't much he could do there. So right now, with 1:05 to go, you got to figure out what you're going to have in store here. Falco under center will look back to throw. Being chased. Throws it back to... Oh, and it's batted up and incomplete. It was almost intercepted. I don't think they want to run that play again. Oh, boy. Under center is Falco. It'll go pitch left. Kilgore out around the outside. He's got a little bit of speed across the 40 to the 30 to the 20. Does he have the speed? 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Werecats! Touchdown, Werecats! They did it! They came back, and when they're down and out, never count out these felines. A 27-21 victory. Oh, how sweet it is. Kilgore, 233 rushing yards. It was worth every little bit. Only threw it for 57 yards. I know Falco's not that great. Oh, man. They turned it over twice. They were never knocked out. Oh, man. They missed a field goal. They fumbled it twice. And the Bearcats, I don't know if you want to call it a Bearcat choke or a Werecat perseverance win, but your New Orleans Werecats are 4-1 and winning 4 straight. 2 of those games have been in overtime. Tyrone Kilgore's obviously your hero of the game. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, no cutscene? Okay. Oh, but we got messages. We got messages. We actually completed the task, but Shane Falco did fumble. Wait, what? You see that challenge? I don't know if Shane Falco is going to throw for 4 touchdown passes, but we'll see.
The network is putting together a special on cable TV that highlights the best QBs of the week. Make certain that we are on it.
We're not a passing team. I think we've gone now, like, I honestly think we've gone 3 straight games. No, not 3 straight games, because we did pass for over 100 yards in the Red Hawks game. We've gone 2 games without throwing for over 100 yards. I doubt that very, very much. Oh, man. Let's look at this. Receiving, rushing. Hey, halfway through the season, and Kilgore is climbing up there. Yeah, he's looking good so far. Defensively, okay. Yeah, none of us are going to be on there. Passing, we're the worst. Receiving, there's nobody. League standings, though, we are with the Outlaws. Man, oh man. Wow, okay, that game took a lot out of me, I'm not going to lie. But wait, what's the ticker saying? Leaves the Minnesota Reapers heavily favored to take the Division II title. Okay, here's our news. Come on, bring it on. The New Orleans Werecats escape the Baltimore Bearcats 27-21. Washington edged past Chicago 17-14. And Arizona continues their winning ways after being slightly derailed against the Red Hawks last week, 26-21. Reapers enter training camp with Division III at the halfway mark. Division II teams beginning their training. Okay, training camp starts for Division II. Jeez. And the Nightmare on Division I. Okay, but I think I've stalled enough. That was a hell of a game. I think we were gonna lose that game, but that'll do it for this part. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week as the Werecats take the field and hope to extend their winning streak to 5. I'll see you then.